Kate Gosselin is back in the conversation almost 20 years after Jon and Kate plus 8 first made her family one of the most recognizable reality TV households in America. But this time, the update is not about a new TLC series or a return to the same kind of television spotlight. The latest picture of Kate's life is quieter, more ordinary, and in some ways more surprising. She is living in North Carolina, working again as a pediatric home healthcare nurse, sharing updates on TikTok, and publicly moving forward with a relationship that fans had heard rumors about for years. The reason this story is being revisited now is because people put together a new look at Kate's life today, and the details show how far her world has shifted since the peak of the Gosselin family's fame. Back then, the focus was on Kate and Jon raising twins Maddie and Cara and sextuplets Aiden, Alexis, Colin, Hannah, Joel, and Leah. Their family first broke through on television in 2007, and by 2009, the marriage was ending publicly. Kate later continued on Kate plus 8, and then tried a dating-focused spin-off, Kate plus Date, in 2019. But the current update begins in a very different place. Kate is no longer mainly showing viewers a television-produced version of family life. She has been using TikTok to speak directly to people who remember the show, answer questions, and show small pieces of her daily routine. That includes updates about her dogs, her home life, her work, and what it feels like to be in a different chapter after years of public attention. For verified entertainment updates without the rumors, subscribe to Startline Entertainment. One of the biggest changes is Kate's return to nursing. People reports that she now works as a pediatric home healthcare nurse. In comments discussed by People and E! Kate said she works because she provided for 8 children, college funds, private school, a home, and legal costs connected to years of family disputes. She also said she does not have retirement savings in the way some viewers may have assumed from reality TV. That detail changes the way some fans see her post-TV life. The show made the family famous, but Kate's own explanation is that fame did not create the kind of long-term financial security people might imagine. That does not mean every part of the story is simple. Kate and Jon's divorce and custody history have remained public for years. People notes that Kate received primary custody of the 8 children, while Hannah and Colin later moved in with Jon. Colin has publicly said he no longer has a relationship with Kate and has accused her of abuse, which she has denied. Jon has also made public claims about the family conflict, while Kate has said she did her best through circumstances she could not fully control. The safest way to say it is this: the family history remains complicated, and several relationships inside the family are still private, strained, or publicly disputed. What is clearer is that the Gosselin children are no longer the little kids viewers remember from TLC. The twins, Maddie and Cara, are adults, and the sextuplets turn 21 in 2025. People has reported that all 8 children had major graduation milestones in 2023, with Maddie and Cara graduating from college, and the sextuplets graduating from high school. That means the family brand that once centered on diapers, school routines, and managing a house full of young children is now a story about adult children, privacy, distance, and how each person chooses to move forward. Kate's relationship status is also part of why her name is back in headlines. In November 2025, she publicly confirmed her relationship with Steve Neild, her former bodyguard. According to People, Kate had teased that she had been dating someone for more than a year before later identifying him publicly through social media. Neild had worked with the family during the height of their reality TV fame, and old allegations about an affair resurfaced after the relationship became public. Kate denied those allegations years earlier, and no public record confirms an affair during her marriage. The verified update is simply that Kate and Steve are now publicly together. Her recent TikTok activity has also shown a more personal side of this new phase. Entertainment Weekly reported that Kate became emotional while talking about the stress of caring for 2 dogs, including a new rescue named Coda and her German Shepherd Mika. Kate said she felt tired and overwhelmed while trying to manage the dog's energy and adjustment. It may sound like a small update, but it fits the larger story. The woman once known for managing a household of 8 children on television is now posting about everyday pressure, pets, work, aging, and starting over in a much less polished environment. That is what makes the current Kate Gosselin update different from the old tabloid cycle. There is still public interest in the family conflict, and there are still unresolved questions around Jon, Colin, Hannah, and the larger family dynamic. But the newest picture is not only about controversy, It is also about a former reality star trying to rebuild a public voice on her own terms, while working a demanding job and living away from the world that made her famous. What remains unclear is how much Kate will continue to share. TikTok has given her a direct line to viewers, but it also reopens old conversations every time she posts. Fans want updates on the kids, her relationship, her finances, and what really happened behind the scenes. But because the children are adults now, and because so much of the family history involves private pain, not every question is likely to get a full public answer. For now, the clearest confirmed picture is that Kate Gosselin's life today is no longer built around a weekly reality show. She is living in North Carolina, working in pediatric home health care, dating Steve Neild, and using social media to reveal controlled pieces of her life after TLC. Nearly 2 decades after viewers first met the Gosselin family, the story has changed from raising 8 children on camera to what happens after the cameras leave, the kids grow up, and the person at the center of the show has to decide what kind of public life she wants next.